Are long sole agency agreement periods ruining estate agency? Today, I'm joined by the wonderful Chris Ellis, who is an estate agent from Kent, and he's here to talk about why he believes the long sole agency agreements is ruining an estate agency. Chris, talk to me.
So this is a thing that when I came into the industry, we were doing 20-week agreements. And it never actually sat right with me until I actually took over the company. Why do you need to convince somebody, or why do you have to say to somebody, you have to stay with me for 20 weeks to sell your home? Surely that shows
Well, if I'm investing all this time and effort, Chris, by taking all these photographs and uploading it to my CRM, then surely I deserve 20 weeks. And of course, I can always whack it on at a bit slightly higher price. Give me a bit of time to get the price down.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is, isn't it? It's an inability to have a honest conversation with a seller, because ultimately there's so many people there that I've been out to where we've given an X figure, and then there's another agent gone out and gone, oh yeah, I can get you 30 grand more. Sign the 20-week agreement, and next thing you know, they're going to actually reduce later on down the line. It's a tactic I don't agree with. We have less people withdrawing from us on a 0-week agreement than we did going back 10 years ago when we
0
0 week, yeah. There's a 2-week notice period, sorry. Yeah. So basically
2 weeks.
Yeah. We go with 2 weeks. But generally most people, the other thing is as well, when you're actually sending like a 12 or 16 weeks, you're giving them a reason to actually disinstruct you at that point. I heard that from Perry Powell, and it is exactly the point. So the way I see it is you're giving them a reason to disinstruct you.
Do you believe that the time periods mean that overvaluing is a greater menace?
100%. I think that's the only thing. As I said, that I had an agent from a corporate background that joined me a little while ago, and again, they were targeted on how much they can get a price adjusted. So
you get paid on the listing.
Yeah.
They get paid on their KPI in terms of their market share, and then they get paid on the reduction.
Yeah. It's no wonder we're fourth on the bottom of the table, were we, as a state agency? So again, I just feel it's the stats, and you'll know the data behind it, of putting it on too high and then reducing it over time is going to actually impact the seller later on down the line.
Well, let's hit some stats. A property is 135% more likely to sell if it doesn't have a price reduction. Okay. Only 54% of houses that come onto the market actually end up selling. If a property sells within 25 days, it has a 19 out of 20 chance of actually getting through to exchange and completion. If a property takes more than 100 days to get a sale through, its chances of subsequently making exchange go down to 11 out of 20. And if a house takes more than 12 weeks to sell, it only has a 14.5% chance of actually selling.
Yeah. So what are we in the industry for? Ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, not all of us.
Not all of us. Some of us aren't. And again, that's why I keep ranting on about I'm very famous for ranting on about overvaluing, and I'm very famous about pie charts. We'll do a pie chart video in a bit, but overvaluing, it is the biggest scourge of our industry.
The thing is as well, though, is we got the data ourselves. We're achieving consistently over 100% of the asking price in every property that we deal with. But ultimately with that, we get a number of buyers, we get a number of offers, and we end up selling it a lot quicker. So the timing it actually takes to sell a property is shaved. We're obviously working on a no sale, no fee in some instances, aren't we? So ultimately, if we're pricing it more keenly at the very beginning, it's going to get a better price, it's going to sell quicker, and it's more likely to go through. So the logic, why would you not price it more keenly and attractively to get that amount of interest?
Because I base my success as an estate agent by being number one on the pie chart. And I would rather not lose the listing to my competitor, because that means someone doesn't love me, and because most estate agents are egotistical, self-centered, they just hate losing. And they'll do everything in their power not to lose it. Can you remember when you saw the light?
Well, it was when I took over in 2016. I got rid of contracts. So
there's plenty of homeowners there's plenty of estate agents that own their own businesses that still overvalue.
The thing is, it goes back to, it's just basics, isn't it? For me, it's like at the end of the day, like if you,
Do you not like losing listings?
oh, I don't know, but I don't like it. No, I don't like
Yeah,
it.
but how did you get that one over? How did you square that circle that you kind of accept it and move on and not take it personally as a personal indictment? You know, I put 20 hours on the market, but I lose number 21. Oh my God, it's like a dagger through the heart.
How did I get over it? We're just not suited. It generally is. It's through from my past experiences of the struggles that I've had in the industry that and personal issues where ultimately I just look at it now and I can get over that because I know the next person.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sorry, I came in a bit too quick. Sorry, please.
That's right.
Someone said to me once, "What's the biggest thing that I can have as an estate agent that will make me stand out?" And that is the ability to love rejection and learn from it.
Yeah.
You know, if an estate agent loses a property because of overvaluing, that's your fault. Okay, fault's the wrong word. You caused that you didn't prove your valuation.
Yeah.
Strong enough. I lost it to fee. You didn't prove the fact that you were worth more.
And I never think that we value properties anyway at the end of the day.
Of course we don't. The market decides what the house is, what the market's worth.
And all the reason then to price it slightly more keenly, because again, ultimately, it will find its level.
That's why I say to homeowners, judge an estate agent on their ability of the price they can achieve, not by the price that they tell you they're going to achieve.
Yeah, because most of them are achieving 90, 95% at
Oh,
best.
don't need to go there. Thank you for your time today, Chris.
Thank you.